Alright, hello my lovely bunnies, and welcome back to Masato. We are on the well, I think there's an epilogue yeah, there's an epilogue, so there's 2 more chapters left. However, we are on March, so we get the graduation. Let's get into it. I love how I always say, like, oh, we're going into March and graduation. That literally, that's like exactly what's written here as what she's saying. とにかく、じゃあ、卒業オーディションまであと少し。今日は、少ないレコーディングルームでの練習です。It's just a little bit more until the graduation audition. And so for today, we've got a little time to practice in the recording room.
まだしっくりこないな。
Still lacking. リズムを取りすぎているのかも。I think you're a little off the rhythm, or the rhythm's too fast or something. マサト君は真面目すぎるに真面目ので、ちょっときっちりはめようとしすぎているのかもしれません。You're too serious? You're too serious and strict, so the notes are coming out. Whoops. Yeah, you're too serious that you're trying to match like every note too perfectly and it sounds weird.
そうか。どうしたのか。
What should I do? Relax? Yeah, I was gonna say that. Move your body. He's gotta move his body. 前にリンゴがリズムはで取りなさいとおっしゃっていました。Before in class, Ringo sensei said he told me to use whatever that is to get the rhythm. My body, maybe? 体を動かすことでリズムを体の中に沈み込むといらっしゃいです。If you move your body, you might be able to feel the rhythm, like, in you. その際、はなく、一定の距離で、動く振り子のイメージにすると、ノリと違う表現になるとか、And then at that moment you might get like you might like take a step back and get a difference, like a boy going back and forth. I don't know, this word doesn't really anyways, you might be able to get a little bit of different expression. 例えば腰の動きがこんな感じで Maybe you move your lower back like this. 私はマサト君の腰に手を動かしてみた。I put my hand on his lower back and tried to move him.
おい、お前どこを触って。
Where are you touching? You guys are basically proposed to each other. Get over it. And she's actually trying to help you in this particular moment. ごめんなさい。Sorry. この文がわかりやすいかとすみません。I thought this part was kind of easy to understand. I think this is easier. 私はパッと手を離した。I took my hand off. でも立ったのよりはその体を起こした方がリズムがやりやすいと思います。But I think if you're just standing, it's easier to get the rhythm if you're moving.
なるほど。言われてみれば確かにそうだな。試してみよう。
Okay, I guess I'll try.
あとは肺活量か。時折息が足りなくなって声が細くなることがある。
Oh, okay, now he's talking about like technical things like not running out of breath so that his voice doesn't get thin, the timing and stuff, musical things. そうですね。It's not. Yeah, okay. It's funny. I see, as a singer, I particularly enjoy these, as a singer and like a musician, I particularly enjoy these moments because I'm like, well, yeah, like if you don't know, as a singer, you usually like actually mark in your music like where you're going to take a breath. Or you think like, at this moment, I'm going to take a breath so that you can have like the full... Anyways, that's basically what they're talking about. What is happening behind me? 息を使うために、大事です。まず、まっすぐ立つこと。In order to use your breath properly, your form is important. First, stand up straight. How does he not know this in March? It shouldn't be Haruka's job to teach him. Sorry. あと、足は下に、上に、それぞれ行くようにしてみてください。I love how I'm doing it with my own body. Like, back straight. Shoulders back. Try it like that. こう、お尻をキュッとして上に上げるイメージで like you're squeezing in your... You know, I like the thread image personally, Haruka, but I'm not going to, like you're squeezing in your butt and raising it up. I like the string from the top of your head. Like there's a string holding you up, like pulling you up. これで歌うときに半分のぶれないようにするといいみたいですね。ですよ。But that, the upper half of your body, or keep the upper half of your body still. Good, I think. こんな感じです。私の背中振ってみてください。Like this. Try touching my... I think it's that lower back. Oh no. My abs and my back.
この辺りか。
Right here? そうじゃなくて、この辺ですね。No, right here. 私はマスの手を、取って、自分の、腹筋の部分に、導いた。I took his hand and guided it to my stomach.
あまり不用意に触れるな。お前を抱きしめたくなってしまう。
I shouldn't touch you like this. It'll make me wanna hold you. Aww. I love how in this moment Haruka's actually being serious and like, put your hand here and like breathe like this and your shoulders down, and he's like
そんな顔をするな。
Don't make that kind of face. トンとマサト君が私の腕を引っ張ってこう自分の引き寄せた。 He grabbed my arms and pulled me into a hug.
お前のそんな顔を見るたびに俺は自制心が飛んでしまうんだ。
Whenever you make that kind of face, I just fly off the handle. 気をつけます。ごめんなさい。I'm sorry. I'll be careful. でも、posture を飛ばすとかなり違うみたいなので、絶対やってみてください。But in order to get the posture correct, it's so different. So please try. マサト君は早速私のアドバイスを聞いて、試してくれた。He took my advice and tried it. そしたらうまくいったみたいで、満点に微笑んでいた。満足期？He's okay. It seemed like it got better, or that it got better, and he laughs.
本来ならもっと早くに気づくべきことだったのかもしれないな。お前がいてくれてよかった。
Really, I should have realized that earlier. I should have been able to read that earlier. Thank you. Now what?
はい、聖川です。おじいさまが。
Wait, what?
わかりました。すぐ向かいます。
I understand. I'll head over soon. 電話を切ると、マサト君は深いため息を吸った。He took a deep breath as he turned off the phone. どうされたんですか? What happened?
おじいさまが亡くなられた。
Wow, I was not expecting that. I don't know if he's talking about, oh, no, he's not, because he's in the last one. My grandfather has passed away. Oh, the one that was nice to him. Masato君のおじいさまって確かマサト君がこの学園に入るのを助けてくれた人だよね? Yeah. Not Gia-san, not that guy. His grandfather was the one who encouraged him to enter this school and helped him. それに一緒に劇を見に行ったりしてたって大切な人なんだよね. Yeah, and the one that went to see theaters or plays with him and such, and took him to shows.
これから家に帰る。場合によってはしばらく学園には戻れないかもしれない。
I'm going to return home. Depending on the circumstances, I might not be able to come back for a while. Can't have a goddamn happy ending, can they? They just gotta throw some crap in here before the end. 大丈夫です。一人でも頑張れます。It's okay. I can do well by myself. 不意にマサト君は私の手を取ってぎゅっと引き寄せた。Suddenly, he grabbed my hand and squeezed it tight.
すまない。今だけだから。少しだけこうしていてもいいだろうか。
I'm sorry. Just for now, please, can we stay like this? はい。
俺は必ずお前の元へ帰ってくる。だから信じて待っていてほしい。
I will definitely come back to you, so please, I want you to wait and believe and trust I will. はい。待っています。I'll wait. それから1週間経っても、マサト君は学校に戻ってこなかった。He didn't come back for a week from school.
あら、まだ残ってたの?
Oh, Haru, are you still here? 午後9時を過ぎても教室に残って作業をしていたら、リンゴに声をかけられた。It was 9 in the evening, way past class finish time, and I was still there working. She called out to me. はい。ギリギリまでオレンジを見直したくて。I was just finishing off rearranging some of these parts.
そう、偉いわね。あれからマー君から連絡あった？
Good girl. Have you heard from Ma-kun? Masato. いえ、まだ何も。No, nothing.
あ、そう。マー君大丈夫かしら。 なんとか卒業オーディションに出られるといいんだけど。
That would suck as your partner if something happened like that. I wonder if he's gonna be okay. If he'll be able to go out for his audition. 勝ちに帰られてから、マスト君は学園にしばらく休みますという連絡を入れたきり、不安になってしまった。When he returned home, the school got a little message saying I will be taking a short break. 携帯にメール入れてみたけれど、返事はなく、I tried to message him but there was no reply. なんかわからないまま、ただ時間だけが過ぎていた。I don't know what to do about this like now, but slowly time is just passing. もしこのまま帰ってこなかったら、if he doesn't return, なんて不安で胸が押しつぶされそうになる。Worry started fluttering in my chest.
今は信じて待つしかないわね。辛いと思うけど、頑張って。
The only thing we can do now is wait and hope he comes back. In the meantime, keep doing your best.
耐えられないくらい不安になったら、一人で頑張っちゃダメよ。いつでも先生に相談してね。
But don't work yourself over to the bone and worry too much. And do everything by yourself. You can always talk to me. はい。ありがとうございます。Thank you. Cecile! I don't know why, but Cecile's so magical in the other bouts. So he just pops up out of nowhere and he's like Arabian Prince. I don't like him in his bout. Well, I don't dislike him in his bout. It's so different than all the other bouts that it just throws me off. じゃあ、遠くで猫の鳴き声が聞こえた気がして、私は不意に目を、目覚ました。From far away, I could hear a cat meowing, and I suddenly opened my eyes. 私寝てた。I fell asleep. 時計のは、5... Well, I guess that would be Kozen technically. 0に、ましていた。It showed midnight on my watch. Prince!
Good morning, my sweetheart.
See, and he always comes in with this music. And he always has like advice for you and whatever troubles you're going through right at the moment. But I'm sorry, but in his mode, it's just so weird.
もう少しあなたの寝顔を見つめていたかったけれど、どうやら起こしてしまったようです。
Also, he flirts with you in every single route, which is funny. I wanted to watch your sleeping face a little more, but I had to wake you. Huh? 目の前におじさんがいた。In front of me there was a prince. 黒いの髪、dark skin, 柔らかな、頬み、dark hair and skin, and a gentle laugh. それは、幼い頃に絵本で見たアラビアンナイトのおじいさまのようで、It's like in the picture book I read when I was little, The Arabian Nights Prince. 思わず目を立っても、without thinking I opened my eyes, but どこのどちら様でしょうか? Who are you?
セシルと申します。リトルレディ。
I'm Cecile. ナナミハルクです。名前の手から私はぺっこりと頭を下げた。I said, told him my name and bowed my head.
よく存じております。私はあなたを悲しみの海から救いに来たのだから。
It's also kind of sad to think that in his not route, is he just always stuck as a cat in all the other boys' routes? Because he's the cat, if you haven't figured it out yet. He's Kooparu. So is he just like always stuck as a cat in not his routes? It's sad. Alright. I know you well. I have come to save you from the ocean of your sadness.
あなたのマナは今悲しみの淵にある。あなたを思い、あなたを求め。
Your mana right now is filled with sadness. Your thoughts and your desires.
けれど今は閉ざされた檻の中、光を待っている。
But right now, but it's like you're inside of a closed cage waiting for the light.
かの人の光。それはあなた。
Waiting for his light. That's you.
歌をください。あなたの心の歌を。
Sing the song of your heart. 歌ですか? Sing?
はい。愛という名の歌は魔力を秘めて、必ずやかの人を救う。
Something about with your lover's name, sing with your soul and power, and you will definitely save him.
それはあなた自身を救うに等しい。
And you will also save yourself. I'm sorry. It's a little weird.
歌ってください。あの方への愛の歌を。
Sing, Haruka. Sing your love. はい。Okay. キスクと私はうなずいて、マサト君のための歌を歌っていた。Realizing it, I nodded, and I sang a song for Masato. His song is so pretty! Oh, there's a lot of really pretty songs in this game, actually. I hope they don't get copyrighted. Probably will. Masato 君みたいにうまくは歌えないけど、きっと歌に込めた気持ちは同じだと思うから。I can't sing as wonderfully as Masato. Well, I can, thank you very much, Haruka. But if I sing, I'm sure my feelings are the same and will reach him.
ありがとう。そして安心して。もう大丈夫だから。
Thank you. And relax. It's all fine now. ついに開けた話、してた窓から風が吹き込んでカーテンを出した。And from the window that was open, a breeze blew in, fluttering the curtains. I always like him in everybody else's route. I do like him in his route. He's very cute, but it's just so weird, the story. It's like this magical prince appears and gives you like words of advice for whatever you're going through. This one's not so bad. ね、カーテンがシシオの姿を隠し、すぐの時間、シシオさんの姿が消えていた。Through the thin white curtains, his figure, and the next moment he vanished. 何だったんだろう？夢だったのかな？ Was that a dream? 歌に込めた気持ちは同じ。 Oops, sorry. The songs that you sing will have the same feelings. そう遠くない春を思わせる風がふわりとカーテンのlike the spring breeze blowing in the curtain, blowing far in the curtains. 穴に不安だったのに不思議と心が上がった。Even though I'm this anxious and nervous, suddenly my heart calmed. それからマサト君からの連絡が全くないまま卒業アディションの日がやってきた。That's not cool. Like, you have a partner. I don't even care. She's your girlfriend. So that's just rude. What is she supposed to do? Go sing it herself? I guess. I mean, she technically wrote it, so she doesn't need to perform it perfectly. And with setting the day of the audition came without a word from Masato.
マー君来なかったわね。
He didn't come, huh? Maybe Ringo can sing it. まだ時間はあります。We still have time.
そうだけど。
Yeah, but...
ねえ、もしマー君が来なかったら、私が歌ってあげようか。
That's what I was thinking. Hey, if he doesn't come, should I sing?
そうすれば、曲だけでも評価できるわ。
If we can do that, we can at least get a score for your song. でも、この歌はマサト君のものだから、but this is Masato Kun's song.
大切にしたいのね、絆を。素晴らしいことだわ。
Your bond is really... You want to cherish your bond, don't you? That's wonderful.
私も信じるわ。マー君が来てくれるって。
I'll wait with you. ありがとうございます。Oh God, I do not like that outfit at all. Take this out and it would be fine. マサト君が息切らせて、書き込んできた。With completely out of breath, he dashed around the corner.
待たせてすまない。
I'm sorry I made you wait. マサト君。
マー君、よかった。なんとかリハーサルに間に合ったわね。ほら、早く早く。
You made it in time for rehearsals. Hurry, hurry.
はい。
マサト君がゆっくりとして鳥でステージへ向かい立ちposition確認した。He slowly walked out on the stage and took his position. 軽く立って音やマイクのレベル確認する。He checked the echo whatever and the mic level. さっき帰ってきたばかりなのにマサト君は言った、冷静リハーサルを言っていた。Even though he just came back, he went out calmly to the rehearsal. 曲のデータを足している以上、今私がマサト君に対してできることは、限られている。I already handed over the data for the song, so from here on out, there's nothing more that I can do. 今ここでできることといえば、what I can do from here is あと、マサト君の私たちの、努力のを信じるだけ。I just have to believe in the work we put into it. あれだけ頑張ったんだから絶対大丈夫。And we work so hard, it will definitely be okay. 曲も思いも全部そのからにとしてきっと忘れようとしても忘れられない。The song, our feelings, everything are in our bodies. Even if I try to forget, I won't forget. そのくらい、出るはずだから、it should be that far. 私がマサト君にできることはもう何もない。でも、自分がやらなきゃいけないことはまだ一つ残っている。There's nothing more that I can do for him, but there is one thing left that I should do. 私は最後のクリアするために教室へと向かった。For the last thing, in order to clear this, I headed towards the classroom. この卒業アディションでマサト君の歌う順番が決まる。At the meeting for the thing, oh, I see. The order in which he sings will be decided. たとえ何番目に歌うと、そのできる際に変化はないと思う。Depending on what time he sings, I don't think there will be any change in the performance. でも、マスト君も頑張っているんだ。私も最後まで全力で頑張らなくちゃ。But he's working hard, so I have to put all my power into doing it as well. Alright.
ミュージックスタート。始まったぞ。落ち着け。そうだ。その調子でいけ。惜しいな。このまま落ち着け。惜しいな。コンボだな。落ち着け。どうした。このままコンボだな。落ち着け。惜しいな。お前の音楽は本当に心地よい。もっと聴かせてくれないか。最後の最後でこんな。そんなお前の歌を歌えるなんて。